Speak Easy Studios. Speak and be heard.
What effect does stress have on your life? How does it affect your relationships? What about your business? My name is Lynn of It's Why, and my clients call me the identity coach because they discover how to take back control of who they want to be and how they react to stress. This message needed to get out to a larger group of people, so I created a group that helps people identify and manage the stress they never realized they had. We're going to explore questions that challenge you to find your inner power that got buried so deep within because of that stress, and take back control of the situations that cause that stress in your daily life. A small change can make the biggest difference. You make the difference. Welcome back to this week's episode of IPP Thursday. I'm so glad that you've come back. That means you're tapping into your inner power. And if you're new today, I hope you find a new little thought process to tap into your inner power. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the importance of growth potential. So when you accept a position at a company, how important is growth potential for you? And why is that? Maybe you've never really thought about growth potential, and it could look different for everybody. So think about that for a moment. Is growth potential vital for all positions in a company? Think about why that even comes to mind. Do you take a job at an entry-level position and think about how far you can go in that company? Or are you entering at a higher level and thinking about what growth might look like? And does it look different for you than it does for anyone else? So here's another perspective. Maybe some of you who are listening are entrepreneurs, maybe you're solopreneurs. If you're a business owner, have you ever thought about how growth potential for others that you may hire or bring on board with you to work even as an independent contractor may affect your business? How are you looking at their growth potential? How are they looking at their growth potential? Think about that. Have you ever thought from the perspective, when you take a job and the growth potential you'd want for yourself, what might be the perspective of your potential new boss's thought process about what your growth potential could be? Have you ever had that conversation? Why might that be important? How might that impact your future as you grow and become successful? When you think about this, think about how this can actually impact your overall success and well-being, whether it's business or personal. We all want to succeed, and success looks different for everybody. So is success working in one place, one space, and staying there? Or for you, does it look like starting somewhere and constantly up-leveling and moving forward? It's an interesting question, and it does look different for everyone. Most importantly, you get to choose, because when you tap into your inner power, it's about what you want. It's about who you want to be, and you get to choose that. So hopefully you're getting some insights and thinking about some things and getting some tips when you come back to each IPP Thursday. It's about tapping into your own inner power and maybe partnering with others to be able to help with that growth potential. If you have some questions, you can always put a post underneath this episode, and I'll be happy to get back to you and answer that. And if you don't have a question this week, come back next week with something that you may have thought of after today. So thank you so much for listening, and I look forward to you returning next week for IPP Thursday.